Hello, feline fools. So these foster kittens are getting big. They are now, 3 of the 4 are 3 pounds as of last night's weigh-in. Cray Cray right here is just short, 2.93 pounds, and all the others are over 3 pounds. And I've had them now for 8 weeks. It was 8 weeks ago yesterday when I first took them home. They were about 4 weeks old then, so they are now about 12 weeks old. So they would be at an adoptable age, but they're not ready for adoption yet because they haven't been spayed or neutered. So, the reason for that is there have been some setbacks along the way. If you've been following this channel, you may know that they had upper respiratory infection, so that was a setback. Given the medications, they weren't gaining weight at the time. There was a stretch where they were not gaining weight and losing weight instead, but they finally recovered, and yeah. And then last week was Thanksgiving, so that was kind of a, push it back some. But I was expecting a call this week to arrange to bring them in to get spayed and neutered, but didn't get the call, and I could have followed up myself and called, but part of me was kind of avoiding that because reality would be like when I bring them in, that would be the last time. So it's kind of a way for me to push it back a week and keep them a week longer. Yeah, so their mom cat has been adopted. So I wasn't entirely sure. I know, after she was spayed, she was available for adoption the next day, and within a couple days, she was on the website as available for adoption, and then a couple days later she was not. So I figured she was adopted, but I did, when we spoke last week, when I spoke with the cat adoption organization, Homeward Bound Cat Adoptions in Las Vegas, I did ask about that, and she was being fostered to adopt. So she hasn't officially been adopted, but she was taken home, taken to somebody's home within, the idea was they were just kind of test it out, just make sure everything works out okay with the plan to adopt. So, but she was such a friendly cat. Unless any situation where if they have other pets or something that they didn't get along with, but yeah. But yeah, so even then, I was sad, sad when I brought her to be spayed, and then the reality sunk in that she wasn't coming home, and then I wanted to go to visit at their facility, but she was already gone, so I missed that chance. Yeah, because that was really quick. But yeah, so Screwball right here is as of last night was just over 3 pounds. Nut Job right here is the second heaviest, about 3 1/4. And Cuckoo Brain is the heaviest. So Cuckoo Brain was when they were sick. Cuckoo Brain was the last one to start eating wet food. It was right around the time they should have been start weaning, start eating wet food. That is when they were getting sick and were lethargic and didn't have appetites. They weren't eating. And once they started recovering, the other 3 started eating, and this one still wasn't. I had to force feed, and at first I was force feeding the kitten formula, using the syringes that I was using for their medicine, their antibiotics. But then eventually started eating, and then now he eats like a pig. he's kind of just like sprawls out in front of the food when they're fed, and kind of like making up for lost time. And now it is the heaviest one. So he's the fluffiest and the heaviest now. When they were sick, he was the sickest. Took the longest to recover. But yeah, and Cray Cray, the female is the smallest, and like at the time when they got sick, she probably was the one that was like the least sick, but just being, she's just smaller. Like when I first brought them home, she was the smallest as well. When I first weighed them when they were like 4 weeks old, she was further behind. But yeah, so that's kind of in line where they should be. So yeah, that's what's up with the foster kittens. So tomorrow is Friday, so I'll probably wait until next week, and if I don't get a call, I'll call them to make arrangements to bring them in, and they should be ready to be adopted. They do still sneeze, but they run around and play, and are otherwise all happy and healthy. So that might just be a thing. Like the mom cat was still sneezing, and but yeah. See if you can hear cuckoo brain purring here. Not sure how well the microphone will pick that up. But yeah, I guess I'm going to be stuck here for a little while they're on me. All right, well, that's what's going on with the foster kittens. All right, well, that's it for now. And remember, I'm a sucker for kitties. Thanks for watching.